If you would welcome the gentleman himself, Charles Pierce. Did you do this as a kid? How was it born?
Well, I go way back. I started doing impressions of Brenda and Kobina on the Bob Hope radio show. And, well, someone said, oh, remember Brenda and Kobina? And Vera Vague, oh, yoo-hoo, Mr. Hope, a sailor.
I remember that.
Am I the only one on earth who remembers Vera Vague?
No, you definitely are not. Or I'm the other one.
No, I think Carmen Miranda was the first one. Mother had a bowl of plastic fruit on the piano or whatever, and I was doing, South American way, and I did Mae West as a 9-year-old going off to school, and then I took a long break and went into radio and Pasadena Playhouse, going to be an actor, would jump ahead 15 years, and then all of a sudden I realized I could do a nightclub act and be paid every Sunday night rather than once every year as an actor. For 27 years I've been doing the nightclub circuits.
Did you say you did Mae West as a 9-year-old or Mae West as a 9-year-old?
I did Mae West as a 9-year-old.
A 9-year-old Mae West?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've always said that sex is a misdemeanor. The more you misdemeanor you get.
Is that an actual line of hers?
No, my mother gave that to me. Mother gives me lots of lines.
I love Las Vegas. I went up to the gambling tables a few weeks ago, and there was a tall, dark, and handsome croupier. He said, Miss West, I'd love to lay you 10-1. I said, an odd time, but I'll be there.
Why do you like to be called an impressionist rather than a female impersonator?
Well, because I'm doing impressions of those stars rather than impersonator. Female impersonator is someone who dresses up as a woman who he would be his alter ego, and I think that's a female impersonator.
His aim is simply to appear to be a woman.
As a woman, like if I suddenly pounced on you and gave you big red lips and eyelashes and a wig and sent you on your way, you'd say, oh, look, there goes a female impersonator.
Yeah.
But I don't think you'd like it.
But I never tried that. I don't know. I shouldn't knock it.
I'll come back.
I didn't tell them that I played Eleanor of Roosevelt in Lion in Winter. Not Eleanor, Aquitaine, that was the part I played. Eleanor Roosevelt, I remember her, feisty old broad. Franklin! If you can have a mistress, so can I. Lorena Hickok wanted to see the inside of a national monument. So I let her.
That voice started because I, 1,000 years ago, was a record clerk at Nash's in Pasadena. And Betty Davis did an album from her Broadway show called Two's Company, and she was having vocal problems because she had a jaw problem at that time. I, in turn, had a bad cold, which affected my throat, so I was able to match her voice on the album. So my voice sounds like I have a cold sometimes when I'm doing Betty, because that's how I started doing an impression of her.
Darling, I lost my cigarette. Who has a cigarette in the front row? Thank you. I knew you would. I knew you'd have a cigarette for me. You don't have a cigarette. Thank you. Lit!